Welcome back to our channel. Once again, we're going to be answering some of you guys' questions, and this comment actually comes from The Undertaker, and he asked, what is better, to slip or to block? So we're going to break down when to slip, when to block, and what is better in what situation. So shout out to The Undertaker for sending in the questions. I actually used to like watching him fight back in the day, so shout out to The Undertaker. Okay, so The Undertaker, So there's certain instances where you guys would rather block than slip. So for example, if you guys are in a very close clinch and you guys are throwing bombs and exchanging and changing, exactly like you guys see his movements, the best thing to do is to block. Because if you slip, you're gonna be left in a very weird angle. Like there's no point in slipping if you're set like in a very close distance and you guys are clinching with your opposition and throwing all these bombs. You guys just want to have those simple motions. Like for example, like if he throws a hook from this side, like I'll just, simple blocks. If I throw the uppercut, he could just block right here in the middle, boom. But for example, if you guys are at a distance, the best thing you guys possibly do is slip. It's not really a hard movement to do. It's less taxing on the body, on your arms, on your shoulders, and anything that's really fundamental for you to throw punches. So, and sometimes when you're blocking, sometimes it hits you in the forearms, the arms. And that really is taxing towards the end of the bout, especially in those late rounds where you guys have to really pick up the pace sometimes, especially if you're losing on the scorecards. If your opposition is at a distance, or if you're at a distance, the best thing to do is slip right, slip, one more. Oh fuck! All right. One way is not better than the other. It all depends on the circumstances that you're in. So you just simply have to know when to slip and when to block. Another example is we don't have a ring right now. One day we'll have a ring, but one of the things that is very simple, that's very confusing, where it gets kind of confusing, is on the ropes. Because on the ropes, like if somebody's attacking you, you could block, right? You could block or whatever. But remember, sometimes what people forget is that the ropes, they're kind of stretchy, right? You guys ever been inside a ring? Like you're able to push your way back. So sometimes if you have that space, that distance, and that power enough for you guys to move back and slip punches, then you can. That's why there's a lot of highlights where boxers are on the ropes fighting and they're slipping. And sometimes, like even when the hooks comes in, they have enough distance to be able to lean back on the ropes and make that whole punch miss completely. Think about the circumstance and the situation that you're in. Not only that, sometimes as a fighter yourself, you guys are supposed to know yourself. So if you guys are a little bit slower and you guys don't simply have that reflex or don't have those reflexes yet built up, probably like sometimes the best thing to do is just simply try to block or catch or try to parry a punch. So those are probably like the most essential things a beginner could actually do. Once you guys start getting the hang of it, you guys could actually start slipping, incorporating slips, pulling back, more advanced techniques. But you guys also want to kind of start taking those little risks on actually trying to slip a little bit more. That way you guys also start building up those reflexes and are able to see when a punch is going to come in and what movement you guys should follow up with. So slipping is not better than blocking, and blocking is not better than slipping. Some people might have their different opinions on it, but I don't see it that way. I think both have an essential part in boxing itself, and both should be used by any type of boxer. Oh yeah, and just FYI, The Undertaker was a big MMA fan, bro. He used to wear the gloves and stuff, and he used to do a lot of like striking. And then I don't know if you've seen him at the Brock Lesnar one? After he lost. Shout out to The Undertaker. Anything that you guys need is in the description box. Our social media accounts, our personal one and our team one, our website, our other channels, and hopefully you guys check those out. Subscribe to our channels, go follow us on our personal Instagrams and our team Instagrams. Give us a message, like, comment, and yeah man, hit that notification bell too.